Pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. All right, so roll call.
Right. Chairman Anthony D'Italia is absent. Board member Emery Fulham.
Present.
Board member Edmund B. Moore will be late. Board member Mark Schiffer
Present.
and board member Brian DeSessa.
present.
Okay. So I would like to go ahead and get a motion for the approval of the minutes. If anyone wants to make that motion, or I can make it. I just need a second.
Yeah, I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor, aye. Okay. We
Mark,
have a
you need to say
hearing.
aye as well, please.
Who? What did you say?
Said all, he didn't,
He wants everybody to say hi. Say
no,
hi.
not hi, aye. You that you approved the minutes.
I was like,
All of you
I
approved.
thought I heard everybody say it. Sorry.
Okay,
Love Zoom.
gotta double check.
Okay.
All right, you're good to go. Sorry.
Okay, we have two hearings. Brown versus Vic Hampton. I don't know that we have Vic Hampton on the line as of yet.
I don't know.
Anybody?
The
No,
Browns
so
are
maybe
on.
we I'm sorry.
The Browns are on.
Maybe we should give a little time to see if
Okay.
we
Yeah, I
can
suggest
connect.
somebody make a motion and take these out of order, and give this person an opportunity to come on.
All right,
So
so
I'll
You
make
know,
that
there is a
motion.
phone number on, but I don't know if it's him or not.
what's the phone number? Are we allowed to say that on? Is it a
He's
516
raising
number?
his hand, so yeah, hang on. I'm letting him in now. David Heller.
He's here on a later scheduled matter.
Okay,
Yeah,
never mind. And then there's a 516 number.
that might be it.
That might be it.
All right, I'm just gonna allow them to talk.
I don't think that's it either, but it could be. Hold on.
Well, he can identify himself.
It is him.
It is him. Okay,
It
fine.
is him.
Okay, he's on.
All right.
You can speak.
Hi, Vic. Hello, do we
Hi.
also have the Browns?
Yes, I'll let
It is-
them in.
Should we make a motion
Brown.
to make it out of order?
It's in order.
Oh, it's in order.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. We're just waiting for
Oh, okay.
the Browns.
Okay, I
to-
just want to make sure because I was talking and nobody said anything.
We
And
can
they
hear
were
you
saying
now.
Big Hampton. They were saying Big Hampton's not on, so I was hearing everything, but you guys don't hear me. So I'm now okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Cool.
Okay. Hi, Preston. Can you hear us too?
Good morning. Yes, Anne Marie.
Good morning.
Annie,
Okay.
yes, thank you.
Hi. So, Sean, I believe you need to swear them in.
Yes. So, sorry, I just can't see. I'm on the dial-in.
You have there's a Mr. Preston Brown. And
All right, Mr. Preston, can you raise your right hand? Can you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth with knowledge for penalties of perjury? Need a verbal
Yes.
response.
Yes.
Okay. And state your name and address for the record, please.
We cannot hear you.
I need you to state your name and address.
I apologize. I just took it off mute. Yes, I do confirm to that. My name is Preston William Brown. I live at 502 Westgate Road, Southampton, New York, Shinnecock Nation.
Okay, great. And the other party present?
there's also his brother
Mr.
Philip
Philip
Brown,
Brown.
who is I guess equal ownership of the property that we're discussing.
Okay, so we're also going to ask him to swear in if he's going to offer any testimony.
Yeah,
And if
he's
he
on.
swears to tell the whole truth and also state his name and address for the record.
My name is Philip Brown, 7 Westgate Road, Shinnecock Reservation, Southampton, New York. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you.
All right, and we also
Any
have the other,
party-
yes, it's Victor Rojas Perez.
All right, and same thing, Mr. Rojas Perez. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth with the knowledge for penalties of perjury?
Yes, I do.
And state your full name and address on the record, please.
Victor Rojas Perez, live in 29 Hampton Bays Drive in Hampton Bays.
Okay, great. You can proceed.
Okay. All right, so we have a complaint that actually was assigned to me, and it's located on the Shinnecock Indian Reservation. It's a piece of land that the Prestons, I meant the Browns, I apologize, have, and they leased it to Victor. And I'm gonna let them tell their stories and why they're here. So I think we'll start with, Preston, you're right in the middle of the screen, so why don't you go first?
Yes, thank you. We entered the family. My father, my brother, and myself entered into a lease contract with Victor Rojas for the lease of the property for nursery business, to include any equipment that would he would need for the nursery business. The business actually expanded beyond that within the last year, where cuttings were brought in from landscapers, and it accumulated on the property. And I thank the License and Review Board for reviewing the case. So, but right now, it did cause community outrage. We have the Council of Trustees who are deeming the property a brownfield. They've been asking since July of 21 for us to clean up the property. We're going, and since then, a 20-year business has discontinued. So we're no longer to lease any property, any business on the property because, you know, of the situation. So the trustees are still seeking cleanup action. Right now, there's more than 3/4 of the material still on property. And we're asking the review board for assistance.
Question.
Yes.
How large is the property?
Bro, what would you say that piece is? I'm sorry, Phil, what would you say that piece is? Is it a half an acre or?
Yeah, probably what he has, about a little more than a half an acre. Say 7/10 of an acre.
And the issue is that there was, he brought in clippings and he brought in,
Yes.
brush and clippings.
Yes.
But were you aware of that?
Yes.
Were we aware of that? That was not in the lease. So at the point, Victor, he did come and he said it when he modified the lease 2 times, and in 21, he said that he was going to bring in clippings to go ahead to chop them up for mulch, with the intent of chopping it up for mulch.
Because this type of activity, I understand, is regulated by the New York State DEC. There's a whole title, I think Title 7 or Title 37 of the New York State Code that requires special permits for recycling or.
Mark, I think that the Council of Trustees on the reservation are addressing those matters.
Mhm.
So we're here to listen to their side, listen to Victor's side, and take into consideration any action with Vic Hampton's license. So.
No, I understand, but I would like.
But I would also like you to hear the other side, and then we can ask questions.
Okay, fine.
I think. Okay, does Philip want to say anything? Have anything to add before we go to Victor?
No, not at this time.
Okay. All right, Victor.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you were sworn in, so can you let us know
Yeah, it's
your
correct.
side?
I was asking for a little time because at that time I was I was buying a machine to clean the property, and they got delayed. But right now I'm on it, and they know that I'm on it. I'm working, and I'm trying to clean the place up.
Can you
So I just
repeat what
said,
you said about why it hasn't been done so far? So what happened?
well, I've been delayed because I was waiting for a machine that I was buying, and now I got it. But now again something happened. It broke, but I'm working on it. I'm working and cleaning the property. I have no issue with that.
When do you foresee it being finished?
I figured like one more month. That what I was asking to Mr. Philip. I was asking like one more month before I can definitely clean the entire property.
I believe this has been going on since July of last year, when you were first asked to remove the property. I mean,
Yes, that's
That's-
correct. That's correct.
um,
But like I said, I was buying the machine to do the grinding, and then it took me a little more time than I was expecting. And so I never walk away from the property saying I'm not cleaning. I'm gonna clean it. So I just now I'm at the time just need like one more month to be able to complete the cleaning of the property.
were you not allowed to take it out via dump truck to the recycle center where they mulch with their machines?
No, we're gonna try to make it like mulch, but we tried to grind the thing. But just a week ago, my machine broke, so now I gotta fix it. But I'm trying to hire somebody else to come and get the whole stuff out. Even I asked Mr. Brown to. He knows a couple people that we try to work together. So we're on it, and we're gonna get it one more month. That's all what I'm asked to clean the entire property.
Preston, do you have anything to say about that?
Phil and I, it is our intention, it's not to see, it's not to hurt Vic or suspend his license. We are looking for immediate cleanup. Again, because it is, the community is, they have a lot to say, to include the council of trustees. And we are being, harassed as well. So as long as he continue the process, Phil and I, we did say that within the next month, if he had it cleaned up, that would suffice. So we don't,
Okay.
we're willing to work with him for that 1 month.
Okay. Mark, did you
Phil,
have any other?
is that? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yes. I would like to ask a question to Victor, but where are you taking that waste?
We're taking to some of that stuff. Most of the stuff is gonna go to Crown.
Yes,
Because
you know,
it's branches, roots. We just have to get it out of there.
right. I think this community is very sensitive to illegal dumping, and whether it's in the reserve or whether it's especially in the Shinnecock Reservation. And I think that it would behoove Mr. Victor Horace to understand Part 360 of the solid waste regulations of the New York State regulation, that any waste has to be brought to a permitted facility. And that
yes, I understand. So like for example, anything I take out, it's got to go to the Crown. Crown Company over in Riverhead. That's what they take. They take all branches, roots, and
Right.
creepers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Brian, do you have any questions?
No, I just am unsure. I'm sympathetic to the Browns plight, and I think that it should be cleaned up. I'm just unsure how that fits into our charter for the licensing review board. So I don't have any questions with respect to a license at this point.
Okay.
Well, I think that if I can respond to Brian, I think it does, in the sense that you have a contractor who may have done illegal dumping. And so that's where, it's a violation of the town code, if the person starts to take the solid waste or any kind of waste to non-permitted facilities.
With respect to Mark, I believe that the tribal lands are exempt from that. A violation is not for the sport. So that's what I was just struggling with. But I understand the principles of it, just the role of the board. So I'm good with what I've heard.
Okay.
All right. So if either party doesn't have any other questions, we as a board will discuss and let you know what we're talking about. But I think that we can also right now, if we want to adjourn this for 30 days and then make our decision
Yes.
then. So do you want to make a motion to do that, Mark?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to table the matter for 30 days.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Perfect.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Anne Marie,
Yeah?
may I just say, for the record, to address what Brian was saying and his confusion, Brian, we understand that Shinnecock is a sovereign nation, but the fact that Vic Hampton does have a Southampton license, we're asking for Southampton Review Board to just for assistance in this matter to help clean up the property. We have the Council of Trustee, the tribal chair, who did say that he would help in any way as well in this manner. So we're asking Southampton, the town of Southampton, as a for a joint task force, as you will, to help just resolve the issue.
Understood. No, and I want to. I'm just want to make sure we're doing it properly. So I
Right.
appreciate.
This
wanna make
board
it
only
happen.
has jurisdiction over licenses.
Yeah.
That concern certainly can be brought to other divisions of the town, but that exceeds the jurisdiction of this board, okay? So how about you contact me and I can speak with you. I'm the prosecutor for the Code Enforcement Division as well. It sounds like there may be more going on and maybe some state agencies would need involvement. Give me a call at the town attorney's office. It's going to be 631-287-3065. And we can address some of these other issues that are outside of the purview of this board, okay?
I appreciate that, Mr. Cambridge, and that's Sean Cambridge, 631-987-3065.
That was going to be 287.
287, I'm sorry.
All right.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So there's a second hearing that was on the schedule, which is Deborah Oppenheimer versus Hampton Cedar Construction Corp.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate
Oh.
that.
Sorry, thanks. Bye, Philip.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
So the hearing for Oppenheimer has been request for an adjournment. So we need to make a motion to accept that.
So moved.
I say before, is this the first or second adjournment?
I believe it's the second, right, Malin? I can't hear you.
We cannot hear you, Malin.
I'm sorry. I
Okay.
believe last month it was postponed.
Right. So that's going to be the second, or is it the second or third? Second.
We don't
Maybe
have any, it could be the second one. We have nothing in the code regards to how many adjournments they are allowed.
Mhm.
Right,
I
this
thought
came in at the request of council. There's a partner of a firm who's appearing. He's respectfully requested that the board put this over until the next hearing date.
Mhm. Okay, I investigated this matter. I believe this is the second adjournment. I think we should maybe make it the last adjournment in consideration for the homeowner and what she's gone through.
Well, we can discuss that at the next meeting. Correct? Like, we'll see what happens at the next meeting to discuss that. If there's another request, but.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, so Brian made a motion to
Yes.
adjourn. I'll
Yeah.
second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry, could you just
Okay.
repeat that for me? I apologize, I missed that. Ed's here. Who did the motion and who seconded, please?
I made the motion.
Thank you,
I second it.
thank you.
All right, so there's new complaints on the list. Craig, if I don't say this right, I apologize, Cruzel versus Petro Inc. DBA Hardy Plumbing and Heating. Was there was an issue about this one, that there was no license mail-in?
At the time of the work,
Can you put your
Petro
mic
Inc.
back down? Sorry.
Sorry, I apologize.
Okay,
At the time of the work that was done, Petro Inc. DBA Hardy Plumbing and Heating Air Conditioning, their license had not been renewed at that time. It is on the agenda this month to be renewed.
okay, so
Is it
we
this
have
month
to
or
wait till
maybe?
that's renewed to consider this?
Give me 2 seconds.
Sean?
Yeah, so it's in the renewal, the first one.
Okay, so Sean, am I correct? We cannot,
Right,
Yes,
this
we have
is
to
a
wait till it's renewed.
non-jurisdiction issue currently.
Yeah.
You can consider this in granting or suspending a permit once they have applied and they're on the calendar, or denying, but for now, it's a non-jurisdiction issue.
We should table it for 30 days.
That'd be great.
yeah,
All
do
right.
you want to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make the motion to table this matter for 30 days to give an
second.
opportunity.
Okay. Mark, Brian, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, there's another. Nina Serafi versus Greg Kaiser, Hampton Pools. This one, I believe, is in Watermill.
I can take it if you want.
It's a it looks like it's about money. No, he took a deposit and no work was done, but the contract discussed a winter-built pool, weather permitting. She requests the money back, so Sean, have you looked at this one?
I'm a little lost on the agenda here, actually.
We're at new complaints.
New
Mine are-
complaints. It's Benito.
Yeah, Benito Cinema.
No. I'm on the new complaints. Nina,
My,
I didn't get to pending yet.
my agenda does not appear to match yours.
I have new complaint Benito Ximena versus license 5931. Is that what you have, Manny?
No, I'm looking at the agenda.
I'm also looking at the agenda.
Dated April 13th. We just went through the hearings. We just adjourned Oppenheimer. We had closed hearings or none, and then there's new complaints listed here. Am I out of order, Malin?
No, you're in order.
Okay. I just didn't know if there was a different agenda out there. So there's new complaints. The first one we tabled for 30 months, which was Craig Krazul. Now it's Nina Serafi, I guess is how you pronounce it, versus Kaiser Hampton Pools. It says unlicensed in the town of Southampton. So there's a couple things with this. Her complaint says that he is using another company's license.
Correct.
So technically there's one there. Do we even have jurisdiction? Correct?
Well, he's using somebody else's license.
Yeah, but so I think we have to find out more about, is this, what license is she using?
So the application came in. Sorry, Annie. Can you hear me? I took my mic off.
Yes.
Yeah, better.
So the application came in. The job was taken in by Greg Kaiser, Hampton Pools. The application actually has the other license on there and signed by Robert Cameron. So the two of them were working together. He put in the application, but the other gentleman's actually doing the work.
That's his son.
Mhm.
Well, if he doesn't have okay. So if there's no license and it's about money, that's usually not. I just want to know
No,
if
but
we
there is a
have proper
license.
jurisdiction over this.
I think Annie, there's one of the two has a license.
So the building application for the town of Southampton for the pool to be erect is issued to a licensed builder, which is Hampton Blue Pools LLC, Robert Cameron, he actually signed the permit. So he is in the know that it's his license on that application. And they're apparent, I think maybe in the package that was sent, the two of them are aware that they were working together, and he was going to have the other gentleman put in the swimming pool who is not licensed with the town of Southampton.
But none of that work even actually happened.
I don't
The
know.
gentleman's name from Hampton Blue Pools. It's not Greg.
Robert Cameron is Hampton Blue Pools.
So I think it sounds like we need a little more information. It's possible maybe this licensee let somebody work under their license, which is not permitted, but we need to explore if that's the fact pattern here.
Mhm.
If you want, I'll take it on and I'll review it further.
Let me see what this address is. It's Stonehill Road. It's actually closer to me, Mark, so I don't mind taking it.
You don't mind taking it? All right.
No, I'll take it. Right.
Okay.
So we're assigning it to Annie?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Next, there's a pending complaint. Do I need to make a motion on that? Because then we have a new structure here.
Yeah, let's make a motion.
Sean, do I need to make any kind of motion about the assignment of that? I thought we had to go through every structure now somehow.
Yeah,
I don't think it would matter this
Yeah, I'm
way,
not
but
sure if it matters for assignment.
all right. So next is pending complaints. It's Benito. I was assigned that. I've reached out and left messages twice, and I also reached out to Chris Russo from Clover Pools. I've not gotten any return phone calls back. So I think, who knows, maybe somebody's traveling, maybe whatever the case may be, but my suggestion would be maybe to send a letter to Benito and say that we've tried to reach you, left voicemails on 2 occasions and have not heard back, and whether they still want to pursue this or not, or if they can contact me. Is that okay? We can do that, yes, Sean?
Sure, can do
Okay,
that.
so that's what I'd like to do. I don't think we need to make a motion on that either, do we?
No, not to issue a letter.
Okay. So the only motion I'll do is then just say that we will postpone this until next month and see if we hear back.
Perfect. You just need a second.
I'll second that motion.
Thanks, Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Okay, now we're into applications. There were previous applications not approved. There were 3 of them. Power Group and Ram Enterprises seem to have provided the documentation that's needed, but we also have our Lopez Construction Corp. And we just got a letter this morning, Sean, saying that the judgments for his were not him. Did you get a chance to review that letter? Like literally minutes.
His counsel, Jean Marie Hazelton. We just wanted to provide an affidavit. That should be sufficient. That's typically what's done in this situation, saying that those judgments are not against him. And that will be sufficient.
Okay, so then can I get a motion to approve the 3 licenses? The number.
I'll make the
I
motion.
just want to state the numbers. 22000025, 22000027, and 22000035. So Mark, you making a motion to approve?
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
I'll make the second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, no taxi appeals, no taxi postponements. We have new home improvement license applications.
Yeah.
It's come to my attention that there were some technical difficulties with reviewing the last 11 from 220074 to 84. So I think for the best interest of the public, the 3 of us should try to take a little bit of time and split these and review these now. It's not fair to have these pushed off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
But I think Edmund just joined.
Yeah, he can do that from Malin's office.
Yep, I'm gonna give them to him right now. He's gonna review them.
The ones that were signed to me,
All
right?
11 or what? do you-
Yes, all 11.
Okay, so
If you want to do the renewal home improvement and the plumbing, and then hopefully give him a few minutes to finish the rest, that would be great.
Well, we can go, I had some issues with 2 of them.
Well, let him review those first, and we'll come back to that section, so it's all at once. Because one thing we'll get confused, we'll go back to it. That's okay. Here is the renewal home improvement license applications. Mainly, there's 63 of them. 2 are in there that had been old expirations. I looked at those and they seem to be fine. But you have something in here, 2992, Absolute Air Power Inc., $25. What does that mean? It's highlighted.
I was waiting for a check for them. That's it. It was short when they sent in the check. It's probably in today's mail. Everybody else managed to get in on time. That doesn't affect them. That's just the finance on our end.
So we're okay to renew that without?
Yes.
Okay, so do I have a motion to approve 63 of the renewal home improvement license applications?
I'll make that motion.
Second,
And my group.
did I get a second? I didn't hear.
I think.
Second, Brian?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, there's 3 new plumbing registration applications. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make it. Motion approved.
Ed made a motion.
All right,
I'll second Ed's motion.
second is Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. There's 8 plumbing renewal registration applications. Do I have a motion to approve? I'll make a motion.
Okay,
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, aye.
Aye, okay. All right, additional information, non-jurisdiction of GNC Exterior Services, Eugene A. Rick, referred to code enforcement. Do we have any papers for that, Malin, that we're supposed to be looking at? Or that's just a note?
It's just a note on the application. They're not licensed with the town, so it was forwarded to code.
Okay. Next, we have Ed's Landscaping and Service Corp reclassification.
This is what Mr. Heller is appearing on. I spoke with him earlier in the week and suggested he appear here today.
Okay.
Essentially, he's moving to have this classified as a home improvement license without the category type of work landscaping. He's represented that historically, that's what his client has applied for. On the last renewal, the license indicated type of work landscaping, and he's under the understanding that license will stand. He's applying to reclassify as a general home improvement contractor license today.
Okay, is Charles going to let him in to speak, or?
Has he submitted his insurance certificates?
He has.
He's coming in. David, don't decline. You have to, if you want to come in, you have to accept it.
Just a question. He said he's gonna, this is accepted, this affidavit, he's gonna do it, so we can take it as is? Okay, all right, so no, sure, that's fine. So just- I'm not pushing that. That's okay.
He keeps declining.
He's just hitting the wrong button?
Yeah.
It's a shoot, disappearance.
There he is.
Like resolved.
He's showing up now.
We have to-
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, David.
Not worry about this.
Hi.
Trying to let you in and keep declining.
Just checking.
No, I think he's on. David is on.
I'm here as counsel for Ed Service Landscaping Services Corp. And I just wanted to express my support for the resolution as drafted.
I think you logged in on 2 devices, so you're getting some feedback.
I'm sorry, there's a reverberation that it makes it difficult to hear what's being said.
Because you have 2 devices signed in.
Yeah, you have to mute one of them.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
When I ask you to come, when I promote you, you have to accept it.
Accepted, yes.
Sounds like one of those microphones.
I seem to be unmuted from time to time. It goes off by itself.
All right, can everybody understand him?
Because you're not promoted to a panelist. You have to accept to be a panelist, and then your mic won't echo like that. Don't decline. People are stupid, man.
Oh. Well, I can make a motion to.
Well, he's attempting to really want to speak to us. So
Okay.
I think we should.
I mean, provided his insurance is the insurance for a general contractor, we have no problem, but as long as he has the proper insurance as a general contractor.
That has been provided. It's actually stated, the policy number is stated in the resolution on the draft agenda here. So he does have proper insurance. I've verified he has a general liability policy with limits of $1 million per occurrence, 100,000 for damage to premises, 5,000 for medical expenses for one person, $1 million personal injury, 2 million general aggregate, 2 million products.
And does he have disability also?
That's going to be beyond the scope of this. That's to be included in a contract with his client. We are only looking for this type of policy with workers' comp, not disability.
Well, I think that there was a discussion about it, that maybe we should review with the insurance person from the town. We had received a recommendation from the I don't remember his name, but the main person of the insurance on the town, who was asking that we also request disability insurance from the.
I can speak with Glenn Schnabel, covers our
Yes.
insurance for the
Yeah.
town. I'll speak with him prior to our next meeting. For now, we are not requiring it.
Okay, very good. Appreciate that. Thanks.
Hi, David.
Yes, hi. Yes, hi. Yes, hi.
No. Okay, I don't know if he can hear us properly. So Mark, did you want to put forward the motion to accept that you wanted to do?
Yes, so we'll put forward the motion to amend the license to include general contracting for the contractor.
Okay, do I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any?
Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Who seconded?
Brian.
Thank you.
Okay. So how's Ed doing?
He is almost halfway through. I need a few more minutes if that's all right.
Okay.
Halfway through, I need a few more minutes if that's all right.
Okay, I think then Mark and I could go over the sections that we had. And then Ed's the last section anyway, so
Right.
I'm at the top of the list, Mark, so I will bring that up. I have wow.
Yeah, David can.
Yeah, David, I think can you mute so that
Yes.
it doesn't, because you're causing us to echo.
Oh, Charlie, can you remove David? You can leave. David can leave.
David,
You can't hear. Does anybody have his phone number to reach him? Tell him, oh, he's good. He's good. Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so I have 322000051 Ultimate and Pool Care. They disclosed that there was, I guess, a judgment or a case against them that I would like to request that they come in and expand onto that situation, because, and then I have 220052. It's Blue Pools and Spa. Actually, disregard that. I am approving that one. So I have two, and so the second one is 220058, which is Land Tech Nursery and Tree Landscaping Inc., Gregory Van Ostren. He disclosed that there weren't judgments, but there are judgments in his name, and we just want to call him in for clarification. So those are the two that I have. Malin, you want me to repeat those numbers again?
No, I just want to make, just for the record, application 220051, Ultimate in Pool Care, Inc., DBA Springs and Summer Activities. These are two companies that currently have a license with the town of Southampton that have now merged together, and they are both in good standing.
What do you mean it's in good, there's this.
So
is-
Ultimate Pool Care, that's an old one that we didn't have. Their license is still with us, and it's still active until this has been
That was
approved.
an LLC though, right?
Right. I believe it was an LLC. And what they did was they took Summer and Spring Activity was unable to stay afloat. So what they did was they merged the two businesses together, but both had licenses with us, and now putting the company into one. The complaint that's against Ultimate Pool Care was never brought to our attention. And when I checked, I actually couldn't find it when we did the background check. They did supply it to us, but they have been with the town in good standing. I just want that for the record, that they both have licenses with us. They're both in good standing. There's never been a complaint filed against either, and they are taking the two companies and they are merging to become one.
I understand that.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay, there's this case that was set, they had to pay in this case, and they're in 3 installments, and the last one is due this July 22nd. It doesn't really explain as to what this was about. I think it was probably smart to bring him in and find out more about it. You agree with me, Sean?
I agree with you. I agree.
That certainly can't hurt. It's not really gonna prejudice anyone to put this over a month.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'll make a motion that we call them in to attend our next meeting.
Okay,
especially since they have an active license, it's really no harm, no foul. Let's have them come in.
All right, so that's 5-1. Then we're gonna make the motion all at once, Mark, with all of them, so
Thank
it's
you.
easier. Yeah. 5-1, 5-8. Okay, Mark, what about you? What do you have?
I have two of them where the workers' comp certificates are not very clear. It's number 64 and number 69.
What do you mean not clear?
Well, they're not in the name of the business. The workers' comp certificates are not in the name.
Hold on 2 seconds. 64?
Yes.
This is 64. You're unable to see the workers' comp?
Yes, the workers' comp certificate is not in the name of the business. There's no name on the certificate, unless I didn't see it.
It is.
See on top,
I'm gonna look quickly too.
and 69.
No, he's right. They got the address in there. They got the business address, not the business name.
Right.
Well, there can be more than one.
But they don't, the business is not listed on certificate.
I know, but there could also be more than one business at that location, no?
Right, but all.
So we need to get that reissued, I would think.
It's,
Yes.
it's a home address. The
Okay, so
business is located through the home, just an FYI.
so we
Yes.
can approve that one pending receipt of the completed form? John, that's okay, right?
Urge you not to approve anything pending, complete
Okay.
or not complete,
Okay,
and that's
well,
it.
that's,
It's
all
not
right.
complete. Let him resubmit and 69 the same way. 69, the insurance certificates were in different names.
Right, so anything you need more information on, put over, in my opinion, I
Okay.
don't like approving
Yeah,
things that are
I
not.
agree.
Okay. How you doing, Ed?
I'm getting there.
Like Tony. I do. Sorry. That's what he used to do to me.
20069. Workers' comp is MT Home Improvement Corp., which is what's on the application. 100 Rutland Road, East Hampton, New York, 11937 matches the information.
On the application I had, it was some, yeah, is there,
I'm gonna look.
he had
But
various,
since we're waiting. 6-9,
he had various certificates, yes.
here it is.
Here, you can look at it.
What's the issue?
There's the address, and it matches the workers' comp.
Other than Road, East Hampton, New York.
Actually, it is on there. It's from, I think it's a farm family policy,
MT Home.
but it's on there. Yeah.
Does it match up? Is it good?
100 Rutland Road, East Hampton, New York. Which one's not matching? I'm not.
It does match up.
It
You
does-
have to
match
let
up.
him know if
Right.
he agreed that it matches up, that it
Right.
meets the requirements.
It
Yeah.
says MT
I
Home
think
Improvements.
6-9's
Rutland
okay.
Road. It looks okay to me. It looks like everything's in sync from what I
Maybe
can
it's
see
just the
there.
way it got scanned into you, Mark. I don't know, but it
Yeah,
is on
looks
that
good to me.
certificate.
It looks like
Okay,
everything's
okay, fine.
Okay. All right, so we're just waiting on Ed.
All right, let's try to.
Got two more to do.
Okay,
We're gonna adjust this right there.
I'll look at 84. No sense making everybody wait. Ed, I'm looking at 84 now.
Which one are you looking at?
84.
Is that the
I'm
same
looking
one?
at 84.
He's looking at 84 right now, too.
Oh.
Yeah,
you want me to-
220084, yeah. Is there a question on
All right.
this?
Just keep looking.
No, I was just trying to help you along.
Okay.
So, never mind.
84, Gillespie Road, Kings Park. Driver's license. What do we got here? Was this a assessment?
I needed proof of where he lived because he had a PO box, so he gave me a copy of his taxes.
Okay, just checking. I haven't seen this document.
That's okay.
Liability, workman's comp, it's like time. Department of State, incorporated prison, business. Brief.
Well, Sean, while
January.
Ed is doing that last one, that we had, Brian had asked a question about the Preston property on the reservation and Vic Hampton's license. you know, under paragraph 143-11 of the town code, there's two sections. There's one, number 3 and number 14. Well, number 14 states willful or deliberate disregard under violation of the building, sanitary, fire, zoning, electrical, environmental, and health laws of the town, county, or state. So what's the policy with the reservation as far as that goes? Doesn't the state have jurisdiction over the reservation?
There's a treaty with the state.
Mhm.
So they're still gonna need a permit for vegetative waste or some of those materials that sounds like it may, you know, that may be involved here. That's why I'd like them to just give me a call so I can get the full fact pattern and make any appropriate referrals.
But as far as our jurisdiction,
As far as your jurisdiction, it's just the home improvement contractor license.
yes, that's, yeah. So there are paragraphs, this paragraph, there's 2 items there that could
Yeah.
pertain to the situation.
Yeah, but I think that if you're going to see to part 360 of solid waste management,
Well, we don't know if they have this permit or not. So I'd
no,
like
but
to get more information.
or whether they have a permitted, they are not a permitted facility. I can assure you. I
Well,
can assure you that they are not a part 360 permit facility.
we need to check with the state. You know, we need to either have a response in writing from the state that they don't have a permit or that they've applied for whatever their status is. I'd like some kind of written update from the permitting entity before this board takes action.
Okay, but also there's a requirement from the homeowner before he accepts waste to have a permit from the New York
There
State DEC, but there is also an obligation on the part of the contractors to only take construction and demolition debris to part 360 permitted facilities, like
Correct.
Norsec, Crown, or all kinds of facilities that, or the town that also has facilities that accept construction and demolition debris.
That's true.
If they cannot dump, they are not allowed to dump, you know, in the woods, or they are not allowed, they can only dump in permitted facilities.
Absolutely. So we don't have any reports of dumping in the woods at this point in time. I'd like to explore a little further and see if they have a permit, if they've applied for a permit, if they've been denied a permit. And then we can, you know, have that information for when we come back here.
Okay.
Brian, in the full page of the complaints, there's a letter from the Shinnecock Indian Nation. And there's a paragraph in there that says the Shinnecock Environmental Department will initiate the following process. So there's stuff with the EPA. So if you don't have a copy of it, I'll just scan it over to you too. But I think Malin probably has all of it. Just so it give you guidance of who to contact.
Great.
Okay, you done, Ed?
So Ed's good to go.
Okay. Are there any issues, Ed?
No,
No?
Nope.
Okay.
they look good.
Okay, so then there are 1, 2, 3 that we will need to make a motion that we're not going to approve, and that means there's 30 applications that we need to make a motion to approve. We have a motion to approve 30 of the new home improvement license applications.
I'll make it.
Ed, second. Brian, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now I need to make a motion to not approve 3 new home improvement license applications, which are 22-00051, Ultimate and Pool Care Inc., 22-00058, Land Tech Nursery Tree and Landscaping Inc., and 22-00064, Gem Contracting Inc., Jenner, can't pronounce the last name, URGILEZ. So I need a motion to not approve 3.
I'll make that motion. And that,
Second,
and one of them is going to be called in for the next meeting. Didn't you say that
I'm-
the pool, I think the pool company was going to be called in?
there's 2. There's one
Who
with
called in?
judgments unless he suffices it, and then there's Ultimate Pool. Ultimate Pool, yes,
So to come into our next meeting.
yes.
I'll second.
All right, so thanks, Brian. All in favor?
Hi.
Aye. Okay, I don't know did I miss anything? I don't think there's any other business on here. Am I good, Malin? Did you follow me?
I did.
Okay, So anybody else have any other business?
No,
No?
No.
We have a motion
to adjourn.
to adjourn.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to adjourn. And
Second.
the next meeting is
May 11th.
May 11th, Wednesday, May
May
11th, 2022.
I'll second
Okay,
that.
so, Brian, all in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Happy Easter, everybody.